Morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. We bring you a video today about the extent of my range. I shoot out to 40 yards on a regular basis, just because I had planned on shooting in some 3D tournaments this summer, and you know they got some targets out there at a poke for a traditional bow. But I shot at the biggest buck I've ever shot at in my life. And honestly, I think it's the biggest buck I ever seen in the woods on public land in West Virginia last November. And I shot right over his back at 40-ish yards. And the only reason I even took that shot is because I'd been shooting 40 yards right here in the yard. And I thought, I got you, old boy. But I got inside my own head. And when I come back, I'm pretty sure I only come to about right there, and I let that arrow go. And I know that's what I've done. I've thought about it over and over and over again. So 25 yards is my max at a white-tailed deer now. You know, 15 to 20 is even better. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just is. I ain't shooting no more at no 40 yards of deer. And I might not even take a 25-yard shot at one that's reacting real nervous, you know, ready to spring out of there. I might just wait. But that big old buck, if I'd have waited, I'd have probably had him inside 20 yards. There was a small 8-point came in, and he kept looking back over his shoulder, like what's going on? Kind of like a doe will do when a buck's trailing her. And I should have knew that something was up, you know. And I stand here in my tree stand like this, you know, fixing to take a crack at that 8-point. 8-point is just a small buck, about like that. I don't care. I ain't a horn hunter. But when I look out the corner of my eye, all I see is a rack. When I say I see a rack, I seen a rack. I'm telling you, a rack. And I come around, and as I'm coming around, I'm drawing, and I'm pretty sure I only got about right there, and I let that arrow fly, and I shot about 6 inches over his back. But I ain't gonna do that no more. Right here's about 22 yards. I got my fake deer up there. It shot all the pieces. The arrow's probably gonna pass right through it, but I'm gonna put you a couple arrows in that fake deer. Get you turned around here where you can see him. Back on camera holder. There you go. All right, come on, Millie, back. Through the valve.